The train ticket was 30 baht, so really freaking cheap. We're gonna go see all the temples and stuff like that, or like the old ruins. And the train ride is about 2 hours.
The Ayutthaya Kingdom was founded in 1351 by King Ramathibodi I. At the height of its power, Ayutthaya was one of the world's largest and wealthiest cities, with over 1 million inhabitants. It was the center of an international trade which brought a lot of prosperity. A number of palaces and many imposing temples were built. Interestingly enough, to protect itself, for a number of years, foreigners were not allowed to live on the island. Several countries, including Holland, Portugal, and Japan, built settlements just off the island. I really wanted to go explore the site of the second largest Thai empire.
Our first destination is Wat MAHATHAT, which is 10 minutes away from our hostel.
Wat MAHATHAT is one of the important monasteries of the Ayutthaya Kingdom, not only because it was a religious center and enshrined by relics of the Buddha, but also because of its proximity to the Grand Palace. It was home to the supreme patriarch of the city dwelling till the end of the Ayutthaya period. The Burmese invaded and largely destroyed Ayutthaya in 1767, and the Wat MAHATHAT was set on fire. A cool thing to see is the head of the Buddha that has been largely swallowed up by the roots of a giant tree. If you walk around, there's a lot of other beautiful things to see in Ayutthaya Historical Park, such as lilies on lilies and endless ponds, people fishing for their dinner, more beautiful architecture, ruins such as Wat Ratchaburana, a place where two princely brothers fought each other to death on elephants in single-hand combat, leaving the crown to the third son, Prince Samphra, who did not fight.
Okay, so this little house behind me is very common in Thailand, and it is actually a spirit house. Every time they construct a house or a temple or a building of some sort, they're entrenching on the land that's not theirs, that is a spirit's. So they built this little house apart so that the spirit can reside. They won't have bad luck and stuff, which I think is pretty cool. And they never built the small little house in the shadow of the big house to not madden the spirits. So I'm guessing since this is near the water, it's probably a water spirit. I think that's cool. So to finish off the day, we're walking in the night market, which is mostly food, in Ayutthaya.
On the outskirts of Ayutthaya, we start by visiting Wat Ya Chai Mung Kyong, built by King Yuthong in 1357 to house the returning monks from Sri Lanka. There are magnificent rows of Buddhas encompassing the main temple. Also, another giant imposing sleeping Buddha, the soul of which is believed to emit magical qualities. Many locals rub coins on the feet of the statue in order to be blessed with good fortune. In 1592, King Naresuan built the temple's iconic bell-shaped chedi after victory over the Burma.
So the next place we're at is a temple called Wat Phanan Cheong, and it is very important for the Chinese community who settled in 14th century. It is often associated with Zheng He, this famous explorer from China, during the 15th century. Its most important attraction is this 19-meter tall Buddha, and it is surrounded by 84,000 small little Buddhas near it, which I think is pretty cool.
Then we head to the floating market. Now, it was 200 baht, and I'm pretty sure it was most likely for tourists, but I did think it was nice to see traditional Thai wooden houses lined up along waterways.
So we ended up buying some they kind of look like hay, it's una tortilla. We're gonna try it.
Wat Phra Sisam Thet is a captivating ruined temple. In 1491, King Ramathibodi II built 2 large shetties to enshrine the ashes of his father and older brother. A monastery on the grounds of which the so-called Wan Wan contained the image of a Buddha covered in some 375 pounds of gold. Sadly, it was smashed to pieces and the gold melted down when the Burmese sacked the city. Then we make a quick stop at the Temple of the Reclining Buddha to see a 42 meters long monument of the Buddha at the time of his death as he enters nirvana. Our last monumental stop of the day is Wat CHAIWATTHANARAM, constructed in 1630 by King Ramathibodi I to honor his mother on the west bank of the Chao Phraya River. Her ashes are enshrined in 2 square chetties. Wat CHAIWATTHANARAM was built following the principles of the Khmer mountain temples of Angkor to symbolize the universe in Buddhist and Hindu cosmology. As you may notice, the heads of the Buddhas have been lopped off by looters and sold to private collectors from the US and Europe.
This is a sanctuary hall with one of the largest images of the Buddha. Basically, it was damaged twice. Once it was struck by lightning, then the whole temple caught on fire, and then it was sacked by the Burmese. The building was then refurnished. So we ended the day, we went to all the ruins and temples and stuff, and it was great. And we wanted to end up getting the best noodles in town, which are in Lung Lek. Sadly, the place was closed, but our guide told us Karmina, it's even better. So if it does end up raining in Ayutthaya when you come, the one thing that you can do is then visit the A Million Toy Museum. And you know who would really love that plan? My best friend, Superman. So this is the end of the video. I hope you guys like it. If you get a chance to go to Ayutthaya, which I probably said wrong a lot in the video, please do. It is gorgeous and so many historic ruins of the old capital. And really cool things to see, like the Million Toy Museum, which I was not expecting. So if you happen to go to Thailand and you happen to be in Bangkok, well, it's only like an hour or 2 away in train. So you can take a day trip. There is really no reason not to go. So please give this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, move on to your next video, which just hopefully happens to be one of mine.